My trans sister stole my name all while asking people to respect her identity. She has been in transition for about 2 years. I have supported her through it all. At the beginning, she wanted to be called Stella, which is the first letter of her given name and also the first letter of my name. So, we all embraced her as Stella and it was great. However, last week I logged onto Facebook and saw that her name had changed. To my name. My exact name. I thought it was a prank. I called her immediately and she was basically like, yeah, I really like that name and I think it fits. No asking if it was okay or saying gosh I hope you don't mind, just total casual oblivion. My name is really uncommon so it's no coincidence. I asked her if there was something more to this and she just sounded like she really didn't get why I was even talking to her about it. Thing is, my name is also my brand. My business took off so there's no changing it now. Then yesterday, I heard from one of her friends that she is planning on formally going through with a legal name change. I want to support her like I always have. But I am having an incredibly hard time accepting this. Edit. I talked to one of our level-headed mutual friends who has been really great at getting through to my sister in the past when I haven't been able to. She told me that the subject has been this huge thing in their circle of friends with all these giant group Facebook messages where people were trying to figure out what was going on. Several thought the same change was some weird prank or something, like I initially did. The mutual friend informs them all that no, this isn't a joke, so everyone was trying to decide how best to approach it. But so far no one had actually talked to my sister about any of it. So the question then was whether it would be better if her friends talked to her about it, since they could provide an outsider perspective, or if it was better for me to do it. After going back and forth about it, we decided that I should do it, so I called my sister and we made plans to get together for dinner the following day, Saturday. However, the night before we were to meet, my sister went out to a Halloween party with some of her friends. One of them decided that it would be a really great time to confront my sister about the name change and did so by saying completely untrue, inflammatory things about me, like that I was going to file a restraining order if she took my name, that I was embarrassed about her being trans. It was bad. So my sister calls me, intoxicated and crying. She's hardly making any sense and I have no idea what is going on. I go pick her up and get briefed on what happened by someone and my sister is furious at me, but then she's also too intoxicated to really have a meaningful conversation or direct her fury in a constructive way, so I get her into the back of my car and she pukes and falls asleep. I set her up on my couch and spend all night figuring out what exactly I'm going to say. I wanted to go the compassionate, reasonable route and not the I'll sue you route. I said, basically, I love you tons and you know that, and I've always supported you through everything, always. My name is my identity and it's important to me like how your identity is important to you. She had been listening the whole time, then interrupted me and responded with, wow, but hurt much? Now I am actually peed and I am slightly less nice and more realistic about the implications that us having the same name would have. She says, you're making a big deal over nothing. I say, my identity isn't nothing. It was like a Lifetime original movie. I ask her to tell me why she doesn't think this is a big deal. She says that people have the same name all the time, citing some kids that lived on our block growing up that were both named Thomas, and so one went by Thomas B and one went by Thomas K in school and it wasn't a big deal. I said that isn't the same at all because we are directly related. It went around like this for a while and I was growing more frustrated and I was worried I was going to say something I would regret, so I had her call a friend to pick her up and get her out of there before I lost it. I told her I wanted her to really think on this decision and if picking my name was really being true to her unique self, and said that although we clearly don't see eye to eye on this right now, please just promise me you won't go through with a legal name change at this point. She rolled her eyes, then she said, again, I don't know why you're making such a big deal about this.